By the way, here's just one example. Jimmy Kimmel, this is him on Monday refusing to acknowledge that he was a left-winger, notwithstanding but the fact that we already had this information from the Utah governor that he was indoctrinated into the left-wing ideology. We saw what he had written on the bullets. It's just one example of one prominent media figure refusing to accept that. Here it is in SOT 9.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Okay, so it's the right wing who's in denial about this young man's affiliations.
I didn't hear any denial coming from Jimmy Kimmel about the affiliations of the suspect in Charlie Kirk's murder. Jimmy Kimmel was not offering Jimmy Kimmel's opinion on where Jimmy Kimmel thought that the suspect landed on the political spectrum. Jimmy Kimmel was giving a fact about what has been happening over the weekend. Look at any social media platform. MAGA creators, right-wing people have been doing everything they can to make sure that this guy is not labeled as one of them. That's a fact. In fact, the same could be said about left-wing people. But I'm not here to talk about the political affiliations of the suspect. I'm not going to talk about that anymore because I'm here to talk about the problem of this statement from Jimmy Kimmel getting his show pulled after getting pressure from the Trump administration. What you just heard, that little section of Jimmy Kimmel's monologue, is what Trump took umbrage with and pressured ABC to take Jimmy Kimmel's show off the air, and succeeded, by the way, because of that little section of the monologue, because Trump didn't like that little section. I didn't hear anything wrong with what Jimmy Kimmel said. Jimmy didn't lie. Jimmy didn't even offer his opinion. He told a fact of what was going on. And Trump didn't like that fact. And Trump pressured ABC to get his show taken off the air and succeeded. In the United States of America, the president in the Oval Office got a network show taken off the air because the president didn't like what a talk show host said. The political affiliation of the suspect is irrelevant today. This is a huge problem. This is like 3 steps away from jailing a reporter for filing a story that the president didn't personally like. This is a problem.